Welcome everybody. This happy Teemu hauler is here today, welcoming you to see a few items that I have purchased. I love to show you all of my outfits and things from Temu. I'm a happy shopper from day one. Day one was September 2022, people. I have been shopping since 2022. I started my channel in January of 23, and it is now 2 years old. All of my own money, no money from Teemu, all of my own money spent. Now, I will let you know all of my life because I've always shopped. I'm going to say I have shopping memories from 6 years old and such. I've always shopped. I've always overshopped, which is not good for the bottom line of the bank account. And I'm in retirement, and I have continued to overshop in retirement, which means I may not be here till I'm 90. I may not even be here till I'm 80. But I am here right now. I'm spending my money. I'm having a good time. And all of you who have come to be subscribers, friends, coming, leaving comments, giving me thumbs up, all of that's helped make the channel be everything I needed it to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wanted to make friends without leaving the house. A recluse is a very different personality. I am so comfortable at home that even to go out to shop, my favorite thing to do, shopping, I'll put that off because I don't want to leave the house. I just want to keep it on. Keep on keeping on. Me and Miss Sassy together. For the longest time, Teemu has been my everything. I'd say for 2024, it became so important to me. And between Teemu and YouTube, I was putting in 10 hours a day. Yeah, I'm a recluse. I don't have to do anything. Comfortably ensconced on the lounge, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Being a retired buyer, yeah, I love to scroll. It's how we would look for merchandise to purchase, if not in person to see the merchandise. Yes, even a professional buyer can buy off of catalogs and such like that. It's been a very long time since I've been a buyer. People, there's so many friends that have had the privilege and had the fun of being Teemu influencers or associates, whatever you want to call it, because there'd already been one change in the influencers program and affiliate program. There'd already been a change. Well, this change that has just been announced, and a lot of YouTube people are coming on complaining and being very, very, very upset that Teemu has suspended their affiliate influencer program. Suspended. Okay? Right now, they haven't quit it. They've suspended it. And it's the second time that influencers and affiliates have been told there's a change to that program. Well, this time they've pretty much been suspended. It means no money. People that were so fortunate that they could have Teemu channels that had sponsorship, money, seed money, whatever you want to call it. They had those dollar units to spend on anything they liked, show it to us, and they got to keep it. Well, I watch many that had that privilege and the luxury of free spending unit money, dollars, seeds, what have you. And I watch a whole lot of people that don't have that. I'm one that doesn't have that. So the 2 years that my channel has been on, it's all been out of pocket. I'm an overspender. I've been an overspender since childhood. I have memories of shopping at 6 and 7 years old, I swear. One of those memories includes at a store that was like a Kmart or something in Maryland. I was really, really single digit young, and they had dyed Easter chicks, live little chicks dyed in Easter colors, and they were on like a tabletop that had rim around it so they didn't fall off. You walked into the store and here was this huge table of baby chicks for Easter. Can't do things like that anymore. Can't just have little kids walking in and buying a chick. Oh, so many changes in retail, indeed. So with Temu making changes right now, there's some very, very disappointed, and I sure can respect and understand disappointment. But you had something that the majority of us didn't have. So now you're just like the majority of us, at least for this moment, until you hear back from Temu on what changes they want to make to that program. Every business makes changes. From the beginning when Temu was 30 cents on, $10, and pay 30 cents for a $10 item. There was so many unbelievable cheapy deals. And we all bought them, sucked them up, just enjoyed every minute of it. Well, after that first year, things changed. There weren't as many of those type of products. But we kept shopping because Temu, you're not going to find a cheaper under one roof of shopping. You're not going to find it. Shein, AliExpress, Miss A, Wish, none of those programs offer you what Temu does. Shein is probably the closest. They're the original one. And how Shein and Temu have been able to get us free shipping is because they're not paying tariffs. And they can use that money that they saved from that to continue to broaden their customer base with free shipping. And as long as Temu has free shipping, I'm shopping. When they don't have free shopping, I'll be shopping a lot less. That's just how it goes. But I'll still be shopping because there's not another site to shop on that offers, I'm just going to use the billion items. When you can buy anything from the smallest computer program screw situation, all the little teeniest electronics, they sell one room home type of situations that you can use as an office, portable offices and homes for $13,000, $15,000. You can buy anything. I just haven't looked for everything. And I could do it under one roof, one payment to one entity, get it all shipped together. And Temu has almost 100% shipped on time. They've always said it was under 2 weeks, and it really was under 2 weeks. And right now they're claiming, 5 to 11 days, and they're falling within that. I think it depends on where you live. Has been very interrupted in your Temu deliveries. I've not had any interruptions in any deliveries. I haven't had anything late. Dang, no $5. But the weather has influenced Temu's ability to get you your stuff on time because the trucks just haven't been able to truck. All right, so I'm still going to watch everybody that I love. I need positivity. Shopping is fun. Be having in your headlines the words angry and torture. That's not a video that I personally am going to watch, because I have to take care of my positivity every day. I can't lose an inch of happiness in my mental health. And you all have helped me with that. So thank you for being here for me, my channel. I love and adore you. If you're a new subscriber, if you're a returning subscriber, if you're a person that decided not to subscribe yet, go ahead. Subscribe now. Leave a comment and a thumbs up. Just anything like that is helpful to the channel, and I appreciate it. What I appreciate the most is that the comments let me know that you're there for me. The thumbs up that you're there for me. You keep coming back. Oh, and gosh, you have helped my mental health so very, very much. Friendships, laughs. I have one subscriber now that she's constantly sending in the comments dad jokes, and I appreciate that so much. Gosh. Oh, there are many, many of you that every video you at least leave an emoji, and I see your names. I see you repeat coming back to see me, to support me. I hope that I give you some entertainment. I know that you've given me so much love, and I would love to be able to return that back to you in entertainment. My mental health has gone through some pretty negative hits these last months of 2024. I asked you for your prayers. I talk about the flock art. Do you remember the movie, The Flock Arts? Well, they would refer to all of those different people coming together as one family. It's the circle, the flock art, the circle. Well, I just called that for one family member of the flock art family had needed our prayers back before Thanksgiving, and it was about cancer. You know, there are so many different cancers and new varieties and new medications and treatments in the chemotherapy. There's not just one chemotherapy for all the cancers. Well, our flock art member researched and was able to go to Houston, which is really a cancer research happening capital. Go to Houston, and they went to Houston, and they've been having the chemotherapy and such, and there's some remission. That's the big word when you have cancer, is to hear if you're in remission. The flock art member is in remission, so there's a lot of joy around that. It's not, you know, I know they say different ways when you're told that you're in remission. It could be that your cancer has come through all of its cycle and you're in remission, and your chemo has knocked it out, hopefully forever. Well, this particular cancer is in a remission, meaning a few more years of life. It's not a cure by any means. And each year that you're given to live longer because of the medical situation that you're in also gives you time for more research to happen. And that's always the biggest hope. Each continually successful research into helping obliterate these horrible diseases So I thank you for my Flockhart family member for all of your prayers and thoughtfulness, and to be able to report to you there is a form of remission going on, which means there's life in this coming year still, and hopefully beyond. Each time means something. So thank you so much. And as far as me always referring to my little L-I-L fam, F-A-M, little family, that's what was spiraling me down. And this person is so important to me that I would do one of those, God, heal this person. If it means you take me early, take me early. Heal this person. I want them to have a prosperous life ahead of them. And you've helped me stay up above crisis turmoil in my head, in my stomach, in my gut. You've helped me, everybody. Thank you. Well, all of that's behind us. Let's go ahead and do a wee bit of some Temu. Yeah, still shopping. A lot of the Temu that I had been getting, I've been paying for with returns. And two items that I want to show you from Temu that I need to return are 2 summer weight tops. Now this one, I love this soft cocoa, creamy cocoa shade of brown. Oh, that's just beautiful. I love the neckline. I like this collar very much. It's a full collar. You can see on the sleeves, when they gather the material at the top of the sleeve, it adds a little bit of height and abundance in the fabric to give it extra shape. This is a generous length of a sleeve, and the bottom has this beautifully finished off ruffle of the same fabric, and it's all finished off inside, no stray threads or anything like that. I think this is so very pretty. And it has buttons down the front of the same color that are decorative, not functional. Well, it turned out that this little ruffle hits right at the top of the hip. And what that means is, you know how I talk about in jewelry and everything, I like movement and such. Well, by having it right there at the top hip area, see that? That adds a large flat line. And I don't want a large flat line at the front. You want curves and such like that. So for me, this is too short where the ruffles are, and I don't know in the end that the ruffles would have looked good on me, even in something longer. I think it's adorable. If it works on your shape, how fabulous. Just a lightweight polyester easel. I bet it's just a drip dry wash. So what a perfect spring summer top. And this one was $4.58 when I ordered it, and it is now $6.69. And I do believe it might come in other colors. I do think I was also interested in it in green, but I had chosen the brown. I am going to ask for a return. I've already photographed it for a return. The other top, oh my gosh, this one is so precious, so precious. I paid $5.70, and it's now $8.46. And it is a bee pattern. Oh, this is such a cute little bee pattern, isn't it? You can practically hear the buzz. Again, now this beautiful polyester fabric on here is got a bit of a thicker weave to it. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's look at the inside area. Let's see if I can. Okay, can you see how that, you can see how it's woven? So it's distinctive in the sort of slubbiness of this weave. And so that's on this side. You can see now how it adds a little bit of interest to the flat of the fabric in the way it's woven. Now this adorable bee top, I'd pictured going so wonderfully with my beautiful bee ring from Temu. It's a gold ring with a full-size bee on it. I just thought that was going to be something. This little one has a keyhole neckline in the back that you have to do a button on it. And we all know we don't like those with nails. Okay, so I've got that buttoned for you so you're able to see this. Now, this has no gathering in the sleeve, so you have a flat fit of a sleeve. What they've done is, in the same fabric, they've created a banded bottom on the sleeve, so that adds extra interest indeed. And this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bee pattern, front and back, just precious. Well, what's wrong with it for you, Adrian? Well, I did buy it in a size medium because in many of the tops, I can do a medium. When I'm buying sets, I will definitely buy largest because I want the bottom to be larger. But in looking at this, yay, just fabulous. What didn't work out for me is right across the chest, this boob level, because there's no darts. It's just a really straight, flat cut, and it's a woven material. I'm so used to everything being knit that I wear. I've always predominantly worn knit fabrics, leggings and t-shirt type of stuff. Back in the 80s, I worked with my friend, his line called Japanther. Isn't that a cool name? Japanther. And in knit material, in t-shirt material, we made tunics and leggings. And this was back in the 80s. Yeah. So I've been wearing knit legging type of clothing since the 80s. This is got no movement. There's no give this way. You hear that? When it's on, I cannot handle bringing my arms forward, and it pulls. It pulls. It pulls tight. And no, very uncomfortable. That's a no. I've taken my photographs, and I'm looking to pack them up today. Hopefully, Teemu will give me the return. My returns have been used to buy product for the last month, and I appreciate so much that Teemu offers that free return and getting my money back into my Teemu account right away. Excuse me a moment. It's time to hydrate. I'm so sorry. Yay. Well done, Adrian. Well done. I hope you all have some drinks if you need to hydrate. Hey. All right, so I showed you those two tops. This pair of earrings I've shown you before, and they're just one of my very, very favorites from Temu. This pair. Well, on this ear, where I do have two holes next to each other, I wanted to show you these darling, very 80s to me, very, very 80s looking metal hoops, very thin. And what they've done, it has that hinge. You just pull the hinge back, put that through your ear, and from behind the hinge closes over, and your earring. Well, I've got them in green, blue. Look at that blue. Isn't that a terrific shade of blue? And it's just such a thin metal wire, and it's like they put silicone color around them. All right, this pair, so you can see I have 3 different orangey pinky colors. So this has got quite a bit of pink to it in the light, fluorescent orange, and peachy pink. And that's what I have in my ears to show you how big they are, because they are nice. And they will hang much better when I'm wearing just a crew neck top. And lastly, you'll be like, yeah, of course, Adrian, is the yellow. So fluorescent-y colors, very 80s in every aspect. The thinness of the hoops, the colors, phenomenal. I paid $1.29, and they may be $2.03 to you. Let's put those there. I also love to do iron-ons, and I have quite a few iron-ons that I purchased in 23 and 24 that I've not ironed onto tees or sweats, and I bought 2 more. I had to have this one. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's in white, and it says allegedly with a period. Allegedly. Allegedly. I bought, let's use our turquoise goodie here. Get a little bit better idea. You can see how nice and bold. I like the font, very simple. Allegedly. Also, are you familiar with Little Miss Sunshine? Are you familiar with the Little Miss Anything? When I was working in the bookstore in the 90s, I was not familiar with most of the children's books. And this series, they're little square books, just a little square book. And each one of them is Little Miss something or Little Mr. something. Oh, I find them hysterical. How marvelous. There's 20 books in the series easily or so, and each one is got an emotion associated with it. So what great little storylines and learning experiences for little kids. But braids, my fave. Yellow, definitely my fave. Yellow, yellow. Little Miss Sunshine. So 2 here, and I need to get my table cleared off because for 100% of the time, it's got all kinds of little rubbishy, messy pieces that need to be, they're not rubbish, they're just stuff. I have so much stuff, and of course, it keeps accumulating. I need to get that table cleaned off so that I can set up my ironing situation to have that dry iron, never any wet water around, ironing on these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful applique. Is it an applique? It's an iron-on decal. Is that what you would say? It's not an applique because there's no fiber associated with it. It's inks. So, okay, so I got to show you those items. Yay, Adrian. Yay, Adrian. Get my returns going. I wanted to be able to use these faux Sharpies. They were under $2. It doesn't have a price written on this one because I'd gotten this as part of January's Temu Circle. And online, when I'd ordered one to make up a purchase, I thought, okay, I can use colored pins. It said they come in 6 or in 12. Well, each of these 6 packs are the exact same colors. But my wonderful friend, April Rain, with her channel, Menopause and Madness, she hauled these recently and had said how much that she likes them, the bold color. They do. They're highly, highly pigmented. So that means within this group, they bleed onto the back of the paper. You know, so if you were using them like in a coloring book, it's going to bleed through to the image on the other side if that coloring book is that style. So you just need to be aware. But here, anybody with a calendar can use different color markers. And I definitely have calendars. In fact, I had shown you my Jesus calendar. It says Jesus Christ every month. And it's about Valentine's Day, our Valentine's Day. So we'll get back to that. I'll show that to you again later. So we know I have my Jesus calendar that gives me a lot of joy, chuckles, and such like that. Thank you. I can have my spirituality, my sense of religiosity with a lot of humor. Absolutely. And you're all keeping me up. You bet. I am working every day, singing my positivity song, positivity claps. Let's not forget high fives in the mirror. High five, everybody. High five. You got up today. Yay. That's a good beginning of a day. I have enjoyed showing you these items. Oh, you know what I've got sitting down over here? Let me just go ahead. This is just a repeat of a repeat. I have shown you 2 different styles of turtlenecks that are of a little bit of a brushed, soft sweatshirt type of, just, you know, it's thicker because it's for winter. I have it in 2 levels of thickness. 2 really thick ones and 2 thin ones. Yay. I also have the black turtleneck. I have a black and a white one that I bought 2 years ago, I think. They were 2 together for a special price. So when it's just like this, it's just stretch material. Regular stretch material. Got a nice turtleneck, but I'll say these turtlenecks compared to my thicker turtlenecks, these are ones that you really like. For me, I have to take my glasses off. They're not that wide a turtle that can go down and over. But you know, I'm always wearing a turtleneck. Black goes with everything. And I need the different weights for winter and for spring because I can get a chill. This one was $5.21. Okay? So if you're in the mood or need some turtlenecks Temu's price is very affordable. I've bought turtlenecks at thrift, and they're always at that set price of like $7 at thrift. So 5 something, yay. Yay, Adrian, yay, Adrian. But now I can put that away. Oh, we've covered some information. I continually get to let you know how thankful I am for all of you. It's Monday. I hope your work week's going to go well for you if that's the situation. And I just want to thank you all so very, very much and give you a little bit of some Temu haul. And I'll see you again very, very soon.